Hey everyone, you may be wondering why is there a large stack of cards in this video. Well, this is the second PSA submission video with 109 cards. Why 109 cards, you may ask? Because PSA was running a promotion which actually will end in January 31st, 2017. It's only valid for people that have who are part of the collector's club. Basically, it's $6 per card, and you have to send a minimum of 25 cards. So why not take advantage of the deal and send 109 cards? But there are so many cards in this set that are pretty old, so I'm not familiar with the set, so I'll be probably reading off this list. So let's get started. We're gonna start off with a Pop Series 5 Pikachu Holo. The reason why I'm sending this out, even though you can see some scratches on the card, but actually it's the plastic itself. But anyway, one, it's because it's miscropped. You can see it right here. It's badly off-centered. But the major issue with this card, if you guys saw the binder collection video already, it's because the card is misprinted upside down. So the Pokeball is actually upside down, while the Pikachu and the Wilmer is facing up. So very interesting card indeed. I will be happy with at least a 7 or an 8, to be honest. Now let's see, and if we can come up with an OC or I think the other one wasn't. It says factory. There's a couple of them that you can choose. Basically, it's gonna say the grade, and either it's off center, misprint, faded. I forgot what the other one was, but there is one that says like if it's misprinted the opposite direction. So I'm hoping for that one, but let's see. And also, this is a 50-day return, so I won't see these cards for 50 days. So here we go. We got a Shift Tree from the Diamond and Pearl series, which is actually in pretty good condition. Oops. And I'm hoping for the same thing, 7 or 8. Why, you may ask, I'm setting some of the minimum pretty low. That way it's not as, if it comes low, I won't be as disappointed. But if it comes out higher, I'll be very excited. So this one is an Aggron from Legend Maker. Holo Rare. Same thing, 7 or 8. Some of these cards are very hard to get these days, so why not get them graded, especially when they're still in near mint condition. This one is Charizard, Reverse Holo Rare from Expedition. This one I'm hoping for an 8. It's actually in pretty good shape, but the whitening might hurt it. So it might get a 6, but I'll be happy with even a 6 is okay. It's a Charizard. Next up is a Charmander with the EX Power Keeper stamp. This card was actually in very, very good condition. And this one, I'm hoping for the 8. Now we got a Fighting Energy from Holon Phantoms. It's actually in really good shape. Hoping for an 8. Fire Energy from Holon Phantoms. Also hoping for an 8. A lot of the older cards are still in really good condition. There's these newer sets, they keep printing them and the condition is not always the same. Now we got a Scyther, first edition stamp, Jungle Series, non-holo, rare, in really good condition. Hoping for at least a 7 because of all that whiting on the bottom. Next one, we got a Dratini with the EX Team Rocket return stamp. At least hoping for a 7 as well. Now this one is a Japanese Suicune from, I believe, the Neo set. Centering is perfect. The card is actually in really good condition, but there are some smudges, so I'm hoping for at least a 7. 8 would be preferred, but still an amazing card to get graded. Next up, we have a Homostar, Delta Species Psychic type, with the EX Holon Phantom stamp. This one I'm hoping for at least a 7 or 8 as well. Next up we have a Polyrath from base set 2. Hoping for a 7 or 8 as well. Hitmontop from, I believe, Neo Discovery. This one I'm also hoping for a 7 or 8. No creases, just whitening on the edges. Overall, very good card. Next up, Chimecho, Delta Species Metal type, with the EX Holon Phantom stamp. Hoping for a 7 or 8 as well. Most of these 7 or 8s are coming from that binder collection that was in the previous video. They were just in pretty good shape, so I decided to get them graded. Mysterious Shard with the EX Crystal Guardian stamp. Very good. This one was one of the best condition ones, so I'm really hoping for a 9 on this one. Next up, just for fun, a Pokeball from, I believe it's, let me see, it's from the Diamond and Pearl set. Reverse Hollow Rare. I mean, Reverse Hollow Uncommon. In really good shape, hoping for a 9 or even a 10 on this one. This one will probably go to my personal collection. A lot of these cards are for my personal collection, but I probably sell most of them as well. When they come back, they'll probably be in my eBay store. Link in the description down below. And now we have a Lucario, level 30. This one also 7 or 8. Azelf, level 50, Psychic type, Reverse Hollow. Also hoping for a 7 or 8. Manaphy, level 20, Hollow, from the trainer kit. Also, this one I'm actually hoping for 8 or 9. Next one, from the Secret Wonders, is the Hollow Rare Charizard. This one is a beauty. You can see it just shining. But there is like some, I'm not sure if the outside's supposed to shine. You can see like on the, let me see, right there. You can see it right there. It's hollow outside a bit. This one I'm hoping for an 8. Next up, actually this one has a few of them. These are all promo cards. So I'm sending out 4 Ash Greninjas. Because promo cards have a difficult time getting a 10. Mostly they'll get 8 or 9 just because the way they're packaged. So I'm really hoping for at least an 8 or 9. But at least one of these have to get at least a 10. And that is why this one is marked yellow. I believe this was the best one I had. This didn't have any factory errors. Next one is from Furious Fist. Is a Dragonite full art, which I pulled myself in really good condition. This one I'm hoping for a 10. Next one from the I believe Battle of Hearts. What was that? Battle Hearts tin is Pikachu EX. Very well centered. And not many flaws on the card. Hoping for a 9 and possibly a 10. Next one is another card I pulled, which is Switch Reverse. I mean, not Reverse. Secret Rare from the Primal Clash set. Very excellent card. Hoping for at least a 9, but a 10 preferred as well. Empoleon from, I believe it's from the, let me see, Diamond and Pearl set. Hoping for a 7 or 8 on it. Very good condition card. Next one, pulled it as well. Mewtwo EX Secret Rare from Breakthrough. This one I'm hoping for a 10. Very clean card actually. Next up, we have a Mega Venusaur EX. hoping for a 10. His evolution cards are actually very well printed and an easy gradable set. Next up is 2 Darkrai EXs, which I pulled from the Greninja set and box. One of them I would love to get a 10 because it's perfectly centered in great condition. This one on the other hand, I might get a 9, possibly an 8, because the bottom is too heavy, unless I can get a 9 OC, which means off-centered. Next up is Surfing Pikachu, hoping for a 10 on this. This card just looks amazing, even though it's a secret rare, but technically I just want to say like an uncommon, but it's a secret rare. But this card is just perfect. Perfectly centered and no major flaws. Next up is 3 Pikachu full arts from the Generation set. Radiant Collection. Hoping for at least a 9, maybe a 10. Very nice. Next up we have Next Destiny's Mewtwo EX. This one I'm hoping for at least an 8 because you can see the borders are not equivalent to each other. This one's a little more heavy than the other one. Now we have 2 Mews from the Evolution set. Hoping for 8s or 9s because they're not perfectly centered, even though the back is. Next up we have Mega Steelix EX. This one I'm hoping for a 10 because I pulled it myself and it's in really good condition and no major flaws. Professor Sycamore, which is another card we pulled, which is also perfectly centered and in excellent condition, hoping for a 10. Snorlax GX. Just love the new way the hollows look. Perfectly centered, in excellent condition. Because this one was not held inside the plastic clips, which you normally was fine when you buy this box. So it didn't get any damages on the edges. So I'm really hoping for a 10 on this one. Next up is another card I pulled, which is Ho-Ho EX Full Art from Breakthrough. This one I'm really hoping for a 10 because it just looks amazing. Now the next few cards are Flareon EX Full Art from the Radiant Collection. The ones with yellow tabs, I'm hoping for a 10. The purple tabs, at least a 9. Next up, which is Mega Blastoise EX, the same Blastoise I pulled in one of the Elite Trainer boxes, which is perfectly centered and very clean card. Really hoping for that 10 on this card. That would really be amazing. Next one is Mewtwo with the Kids WB Presents Pokemon the First Movie stamp promo. Number 3, which you can see on the bottom. This one, I'm hoping for at least an 8. I know the older cards, though they're in good condition, sometimes when you get them, they're a little worn out. So, a little lower grade's okay. But if I get a higher grade, I'll be really excited. Next up, Charizard EX from Evolutions. All 3 of these, I'm hoping for a 9 because they're not perfectly centered. Next up, we have a Reverse Hollow Charizard, which I'm hoping for at least an 8 because you can see this border is a little heavier, or a 9 OC. But I don't think it's that much of an error, but we can see. This one is an Aegislash EX, which also was pulled. And some of these pulls were before the YouTube channel, so I kept them in my binder for a while. This one is the Aegislash. I'm hoping for a 9 OC. Because what you see is this border is really heavy and this one's really low. But when you flip it around, it's also the same on the back. Major flaw. So I'm hoping for a 9 OC on that one. Next up, 2 Winona full arts. One of them with a yellow tab, hoping for a 10. This one, maybe a 9 because the border is a little smaller than this border. We also have 2 Mega Steelix EXs, which was also pulled. Both hoping, this one hoping for a 10. This one, I don't remember why I was thinking a 9. It actually looks better. Probably because there's some whiting on the back, I believe. Just a little bit on the corners. But, yeah. Next up, we have 2 McGearnas. This one hoping for a 10. This one a 9 because it's just on the back a bit. There are some whitings on this one. But if they both get 10s, I'll be really happy. These 2 are Mewtwo EX from the tins. This one I'm hoping for a 9 because there are some whiting on the card. And the Mewtwo EX, this one I'm hoping for an 8 because there is a scratch on the back and on the foil, which you can't see right now because it's in the card saver. We also have a Mewtwo EX full art from the Evolutions. This one I'm hoping for a 10. And now we got 2 full art Sylveons, both hoping for a 10. Perfectly centered, no major flaws. And now we also have a Sylveon regular ultra rare. This one I'm also hoping for a 10. Blastoise EX from the Evolution set, hoping for a 10. Perfectly centered. Blastoise EX from the Generation set, hoping for a 10 as well. Rayquaza EX from Roaring Skies, hoping for a 10, perfectly centered. This one came out from the reprinted Roaring Skies box, as well as this Rayquaza EX full art, hoping for a 10, very clean card. Now this one, I bought the, I forgot what's the set called again, but I was looking for Team Magma's secret base, which I did pull, but I also got this card in the same pack. It was so amazing, so I really want to get this graded. I'm hoping for a 9 because this border is too light on the left, and this one's a bit heavy. But it's a very clean card. Now the next 2 are a bit more interesting. Normally no one would grade these, but these 2 have serious errors. First one is a Weedle. You can see that big giant smudge, which is a stain from the booster pack. So, and also it's off-centered. So, jumping out the wild, I'm hoping for a 9 ST or a 9 OC. 9 OC for off-center, ST for stain. Also, next one is a Diglett. Same error, but no smudges or anything. Just seriously miscut. Next up, we have a Mega Rayquaza EX from Roaring Skies. This one I'm hoping for a 10. Very clean card. Also pulled. Next up, Manaphy. Full art. Hoping for at least a 9. Because there is a scratch on the back. Slowbro and Mega Slowbro. This one I'm hoping for the 10. This one a 9. Because this border is a little bit heavier than this one. But not too much of a difference. So it might get that 10, but just in case, 9. Charizard Spirit Link. Hoping for a 10 on this card. Because this card is just flawless. And it's Charizard X and Y. Bilingual Executor, hoping for a 10. Mega Latios EX full art, hoping for a 10. Very clean card. Leafeon EX, hoping for that 10 from Generations. Also very well centered. Mega Gardevoir EX from Generations, hoping for 10. Very well centered. Gardevoir EX, hoping for 10 as well. Just a beautiful card all around. Pidgeot EX, also a 10. Pretty even and clean. Oh wait, now that I look at it a bit more, maybe a 9, because this border is actually pretty heavy on the back. I didn't take a look at that. This one, on the other hand, is also probably a 9 because this border is pretty heavy. Next up, Rayquaza EX from Roaring Skies. This one, I'm hoping for at least a 9 because this border is also a bit heavy. Zapdos Reverse Holo Rare. This one I'm hoping for a 10 from Evolutions. Who doesn't love Zapdos? Oh wait, Team Mystic kills Team Instinct. Oh wait, Pokemon Go already died a long time ago. Next up is a Ho-Ho EX from Breakpoint. Hoping for a 9 because of the centering. Meowstic EX. This one I'm hoping for at least a 10 because it's just a very clean card. And a lot of people have been using it for play. So I know there's a price increase on this card. Reverse Holo Energy from the Generation set. This one I'm hoping for at least a 9 on it. Maybe a 10 because it has some whiting on the edges. But I think it has the potential to get the 10. We have a Gyarados Reverse Holo Rare. Just a very clean and beautiful card. Hoping for a 9 because of the border issue. A lot of these cards I would not send, but just because they had that promotion, I just had to send it. Mewtwo Reverse Holo Rare. Also a 9 because of the borders not being even. Mega Gyarados EX. Very clean card. Hoping for a 10. Lugia EX. Also hoping for a 10. Mega Ampharos. Hoping for a 9. Random code card. Just to give you guys an extra code card. Next we have a Zekrom, which I'm hoping for a 9, which came out the Pikachu Premium Collection. Black Kyurem, hoping for a 10. Palkia, hoping for that 10. Latios as well, hoping for a 10, but maybe a 9 because of the edging on the card, but on the back it looks pretty clean. Regigigas, hoping for a 9 because this board is way too heavy on the right side. Meloetta, hoping for that 10 because it's perfectly centered. And promos are hard to get a 10. Charmander from the top set, which is E4. I believe this one is from the, let me take a look in 1 second. The movie, yes. It's the movie edition. Charmander. This one I'm hoping for at least an 8. The first fight, because it has 2 Charizards. Hoping for that 8. Very, very nice. 2 Chanseys from the Evolution set. Hoping for 9 at least, because it's Chansey. It's a very, very nice card. Now the next few are Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And the last card will be, you already see it, it's the Charizard. These I really want to send out for my personal collection. I don't mind what grade they'll get because they're actually a near mint, but there are some markings on the card. First one is a Blue Eyes White Dragon from Starter Deck Kaiba. Brings back good memories. As you can see, I'm hoping for at least a 7 on this card. Next up, we have Dark Magician from Starter Deck Yugi. Very clean card. This one, I'm hoping for the 8. Red Eyes Black Dragon. This one, on the other hand, is a very clean card, and I'm hoping for a 9. But the top might hurt it, so I might get an 8. And finally, it's Charizard from the movie edition of Topps. It is hollow, and this one I'm hoping for a 7. It's not in the best shape, but it's still no creases or anything, so a 7 would be perfect. So yeah, I can't wait to get these back, but it has a 50-day turnaround, so I will have to wait for that. But when I receive them, I will be making a returns video. I'll probably get the first set back next week, but these will be a while before they come back. So I can't wait to see the grades and share them with you guys. But yes, if you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think about this kind of video. And especially this Pikachu. I still can't believe it's upside down. That is pretty awesome. So yes. So the next one will be a pack opening. And I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Bye!